Welcome to my revolution. Today's topic pertains to combating the barbaric act of gender genocide against any identified gender, whether it be male, female, or LGBTQ. With this, I want to share with you another self-created federal legislative bill titled the Zero Tolerance for Femicide Act of 2025 that seeks to expand the elements of genocide under federal law 18 U.S.C.A. 1091 to specifically list the category of gender as a federally protected group. To begin, an act of genocide involves the systematic destruction or attempted elimination of a specific group or type of people. An act of genocide is essentially a hate crime in its most extreme form. From my view, the worst type of genocide that can possibly occur is a genocide against a specific gender, such as male or female, due to the scientific fact that men cannot reproduce without women and women cannot reproduce without men. Gender genocide is a grave threat to the existence of our human species because if it is successful, then our entire species eventually dies off, not just the gender being targeted. The crime of femicide is essentially the crime of genocide that's specifically directed towards women. So pretty much, the crime of femicide occurs whenever a regimen or set of systematic circumstances exist to where women are systematically being targeted, degraded, tortured, and slaughtered. As an example to demonstrate the elements of what I believe gender genocide entails is the femicide that's currently occurring against women within Afghanistan. Afghan women's rights are being trampled on. Their human rights are being eliminated. Their freedoms of speech and expression are being violated and suppressed. Afghan women are being condemned to substandard conditions of life to where it seems like it's almost illegal for them to peacefully exist, yet alone to educate themselves, seek a career through employment, boost their value, and successfully participate in the rebuilding of an already shattered Afghan economy that's becoming more and more dependent on foreign aid. Afghan women's access to a free and open internet are even being corruptly restricted. The Afghanistan Taliban have created systematic circumstances to where it's just about completely illegal for women to meaningfully live their lives, or they'll be targeted, attacked, incarcerated, and mentally crippled into submission. That's femicide, because even if they're not killing them physically, they're killing all worldwide standards and expectations of human life. In any event, once I noticed that the United States genocide statute within federal law did not contain legal provisions of law that specifically listed gender as an exclusive category of people that's protected from genocide, I immediately decided to create my own legislative proposal in order to amend those laws to specifically label gender as a protected category. Additionally, the category of gender will broadly be defined as a set of individuals whose specific sexual gender identity is classified as male, female, or LGBTQ. Therefore, those of you who identify as being a part of the LGBTQ community will also receive the full legal protections against genocide because you are still human and your life equally matters. Most importantly, once were to codify my proposals into federal law, these codifications would squarely satisfy our nation's continuing obligations under international laws, such as the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, the Convention Against Torture, the 1948 Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide, and the 1979 Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination against Women. In closing, our laws need to consistently be updated in order to keep up with the times and meet the growing demands of our modern-day global society. If you believe in this same purpose, then stand with me in my fight for change. Respect.